R is for RWA, real-world assets. In the blockchain space, RWAs refer to physical or traditional financial assets that are represented on-chain. Real-world assets can include things like real estate, stocks, bonds, commodities, invoices, or even fine art. These are assets that already exist in the traditional financial world, outside the blockchain. Instead of transferring paper documents or relying entirely on centralized databases, ownership can be tracked through tokens on a blockchain. So why bring real-world assets onto a blockchain? First, efficiency. Transactions can settle faster and with fewer intermediaries. Second, transparency. Ownership records can be verifiable and tamper-resistant. And third, access. Tokenization can lower barriers, allowing fractional ownership of assets that were once limited to large institutions. For example, instead of needing millions to invest in a building, tokenization could allow ownership to be divided into smaller portions. That opens participation to a wider group of people. For a blockchain like Cardano, which emphasizes security and formal design, RWAs represent a serious use case. When dealing with regulated assets or high-value financial instruments, reliability and mathematical assurance matter. But RWAs are not just a technical challenge. They involve legal frameworks, regulatory compliance, and secure custody of the underlying asset. A token is only meaningful if it is properly linked to the real-world asset it represents. Real-world assets represent a bridge between traditional finance and blockchain infrastructure. If done responsibly, tokenization could modernize how ownership is recorded, transferred, and verified. RWA is not just about bringing assets onto a blockchain. It is about making ownership programmable, transparent, and more accessible, while maintaining trust. That is a big responsibility, and potentially a big shift.